Hello and welcome to the episode of Save Your Coins recorded on the 18th of March, the day after St. Patrick's Day. No, I'm just kidding. My only pain is emotional. Welcome to Save Your Coins, the show about cheap games on Steam that came out within the last 7 days. I'm Zach Fleeman, and today we have a few games to look at. I'm very excited for today's episode. I'll be having Chase Kinnicky of Gamers on the Go fame on the show, so stick around for that. And let's go ahead and get looking. So at first glance, this looks like some anime garbage, like we've seen before, but I look at the screenshots a little bit later, and it looks like it could be a poorly drawn turn-based RPG in sheep's clothing, so no thank you. 1-Bit Arena looks pretty great. I can't tell fully what's going on, but it looks simple enough. It looks like a zombie swarm game where you control like a little disc. You participate in the game called The Arena. Your task is to survive, and your only tool is a disc, your obstacles and robots. Your obstacles are robots developed by the scientist, and the price on your head. So that one looks simple enough to play. I like Mission Escape from Island 2 because of the description. Mission Escape from Island 2, a sequel of the great shooter with amazing graphics. So I guess the original game had good graphics. This one, though, I guess they maybe skimped on a little bit. At this time, you expect more exciting plot twists, the crowds of menacing enemies, and huge levels in the dangerous jungles of the island. No. Mini Battlegrounds seems entertaining. It's PUBG, but top-down, kind of isometric view, which is unique. I like that perspective, but I don't think I need to play that right now. Yeah, pass. This is another choose-your-own-adventure book. That looks kind of neat, but no. Came out on my birthday, though. Girl Cross Mushrooms looks actually pretty interesting and unique. Unique is my favorite word, apparently, on this show. No, it just looks oddly polished for $1.50. I don't know the story behind this one. I mean, that moves quickly, and it looks like it has stuff in it. Vicky Spotter School, I think, is a find the difference game. Like, you're shown two images, and you have to find the difference between the two. I am hardly over the age of 5 years old, so I will pass. Light Fantastic looked pretty interesting until it looked like a generic platformer. I just don't see a lot of compelling gameplay right here. Besides, Swarmlake kind of wins. I could look at this game and buy it no matter what the price. It just looks very simple. It's directly ripping off, I think, Devil Daggers, but I'm okay with that because I liked Devil Daggers. The other interesting thing to note, this is the cheapest game we will have played on Save Your Coins. My chair keeps on falling down. At 79 cents, that's really cheap, so we will go ahead and give Swarmlake, a go with Chase Kinnicky. So stay tuned. Hi, Chase. Welcome back.
It's good to be here.
Hey, so we did a nice podcast. If you want to listen to that and so people can know more about you, check the link in the description. But this is a game called Swarmlake.
Immediately, I love this.
Right, so it's pretty intense.
This is Devil Daggers.
Yes, okay, so it's pretty intense from the get-go. I noticed this game for a couple reasons. Just simple polygons always catch my attention. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
And I noticed, like, oh, is this Devil Daggers, but, like, not horrifying? And yes.
All right.
Yes, it is. So, I don't even know where to start. It's pretty straightforward. There's this big swarm of enemies that's always chasing you, and you kill them, and you get points by picking up those little green things that they drop.
Sure.
Rinse and repeat for the whole duration of this video, pretty much.
So, like, one of the things, I actually don't play a lot of Devil Daggers. I've never played Devil Daggers. I've watched some of it, but one of the things with that is that you can fall off the stage, and it looks like here the stage is kind of building out underneath you.
Yes, the stage does not end.
Okay.
So you can just keep running and, like, actually kind of flesh out maybe a long-term strategy, I think. So the beginning of this video is me just, like, learning the controls. You can see if you hold down... Actually, you don't even have to hold down click. You're always shooting. Mm-hmm. And if you click once, you get a little shotgun burst.
Sure. Okay, so this is very much just Devil Daggers.
Right, so if you... Devil Daggers for 79 cents right now.
Okay.
At the time of this video. So, very well made for 79 cents.
Oh god, there's so much stuff on the screen, Zach.
Yeah, it's a little
Holy shit! You're
overwhelming.
just flying.
Right. So it gets pretty nuts. And actually, I don't know which is scarier, to be honest. And let me explain why. So Devil Daggers like has that. These are like weird monsters. It's super ominous. It gets way up in your face. I mean, you've seen most of it. But this, like, whenever you shoot at the ground and pop yourself up in the air and you turn around and see that like massive Akira butthole monster like chasing you right here.
Yeah.
It's kind of intimidating. Like, I don't like big structures or big things, and like seeing that swarm chase you is kind of scary.
Like,
I don't know. I got kind of a sense of dread.
I do feel a little bad just continuing to say Devil Daggers about this game, but I feel like you have to compare it to that game. And
Oh yeah.
And this game is like, with Devil Daggers, there were times where it would calm down just a little bit, where you'd kill a big monster or something, and then before the next big thing that sent out a lot of creatures came back, it would be just calm for like half a second or something. And this doesn't feel calm ever.
No, it's sweat inducing. Absolutely.
I do like the addition of the rocket jumps, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the thing is, so you can shoot at the ground and go up into the air, like we've been seeing. And if you use your shotgun blast, like while you're in the air at an enemy that's kind of below you, you'll get another boost. So you can juggle in the air. You can stay in the air most of the game. I never got super good at it, but eventually.
Yeah, that seems like high-level strats.
Yes, that's what we're here for. No.
Yeah.
So this, I may not be playing to my audience right now, being you. This doesn't seem like a very Chase Kinnicky style of game. Would you agree?
No. Like it. I love the way it looks, and I probably would love the way it plays. But in terms of just what this is, no, this does not seem like a game that I would probably buy or play. How much did you say it was?
79 cents.
I mean, the price is right.
Yeah, to be honest, like, it's... Devil Daggers had that really mysterious air about it, which is why I liked it so much. But I feel like I was having more fun playing this than I did Devil Daggers, to be completely honest.
Just for comparison's sake, do you know how much Devil Daggers costs?
Let me look that up right now. Because I think when I got it, it was $5, and that might have been on sale.
Because this seems like just as good as Devil Daggers. Again, a different way, but still just as good. Oh god, this is frightening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Devil Daggers is $5 normally.
This is kind of a deal then.
Yeah, I'd say so. So you can see I'm just kind of hanging out up in the air. The problem with
just
this...
the massive stuff.
Yeah. The problem with that is the green coins, diamonds, whatever, your points fall to the ground. So you can't just stay in the air and run away from Akira.
Okay. Right? Do they, again, like Devil Daggers, if you let off the trigger, do they home into you?
They don't, because, as I mentioned before, you're just always shooting. Like, this isn't me holding
you don't
down
even
a
have
mouse
the
right now.
option. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So the unique things that I think kill me the most are those lines of, like, arrowheads, pretty much. Mm-hmm. Those are, I think, there just to make sure you're not hiding the entire swarm behind you. So, yeah. This is the game, and we have a lot more time to talk about it. I don't have much else to say about it. It is this. I try a few new strategies.
What do the big red ones do? The red circles.
So the big red ones, you can actually, I don't know what they do specifically, but you can jump into them, and they give you a point.
Oh, okay.
But you can't shoot them down.
Yeah, I noticed there was kind of like a Star Fox kind of plinking off of those.
Yeah. Yeah, I think those bullets can hit something else, so maybe if you have a strategy, you can, like, shoot the red ones and it takes out more around them. I'm not so sure. But I'm mostly focused on just, like, running away from the mob.
Yeah, like, one of the things that I'm thinking of, again, like, you just kind of have to put it in the context of Devil Daggers. But it doesn't, I mean, it seems like these different units have slightly different AI. Like, you have those arrowhead things that go in a line, you have these kind of crater eyeball socket circles that are coming at you.
They kind of look like bug nuts to me.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. But one of the nice things, or interesting things, I guess, of Devil Daggers is that you have to prioritize. Oh, we got to change some options here.
I was just seeing which options there were.
Okay.
I was like, is there more to this game?
What options are there?
I don't know. It doesn't really explicitly say.
No,
I assume that's field of view.
Nice, but like one of the things in Devil Daggers is that you can prioritize enemies. Like there are ones that birth other creatures, and you need to take those out quickly, or you need to. You can only hit the big spider things underneath, and this game has none of that because all of these things are kind of given equal weight in what they do. They're all just coming at you. I guess the one thing is that you can just avoid the lines by jumping over or going around them, whereas the things that home in on you can't. That's kind of it.
Yeah. And so, worth noting, there are 26 achievements in this game, each a letter of the alphabet, and each a score milestone.
Okay.
So the highest achievement, and I think it's the in-game state, is 10,000 points. So 10,000 enemies killed.
You're not near that.
And I'm nowhere near that. Yeah. I decided because I'm not going to get good at this game. As you can see me like flailing my gun right now.
This looks like a great strategy. Like it'll make me sick, but it's a great strategy. It looks like your bullets also bounce off the ground?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. I'm not sure if that's useful, but at least interesting.
Yeah. I at this point gave my in-game state to be 1,000 points. So that's where this video ends.
Okay.
And I come up with a really good strategy here in the next, 5 minutes. Also, we don't have to flounder for talking I can always cut pieces out, so.
Sure. What do you think of this song? It sounds like you hear it a lot if you were to play this game.
Yeah, it's a bit in your face. And I don't think this game needs more in your face, so...
I mean, for 79 cents, it's hard to say, oh, they should add more music in here.
Yeah.
But this does seem like a thing that I'm meant to play for long periods of time to get a big score, and I think, if anything, I would get sick of this music before I'd get sick of anything else.
Yeah.
Hey, you got an achievement.
I think so. Yep, that's the 800-point mark.
Oh, you're so close.
I am so close, but there's so much more video.
Wait, it seemed like you were stuck there at 963 or something for a really long time.
So that's where, that round I definitely stayed up in the air a long time, and that's kind of where it bit me in the foot. Shot me in the foot?
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay, it looks like those shotgun blasts are they just go away. They have literally low range.
Oh, I didn't really pay attention to that too much.
Yeah, I don't know what the range is on those, but it looked like nearing that final high score one that you had, there was just a period where you were shooting into that mob for a while. Like, here it is. You're still at 118.
What do you mean?
You were when you were doing the shotgun blast. See, you're at 277, and you're doing all these shotgun blasts, and it's not getting you any points.
Because I have to pick up the points that fall to the ground.
Oh, of course. Sorry, I'm just an idiot.
No. That makes total sense. That's where, and I wasn't putting that together when I was spending so much time in the air because it felt so cool to be shooting things while in the air. Where I was like, hell yeah, I'm doing great. But really, I'm doing nothing to improve my score by doing that.
Huh.
So you're starting to see the early strategy where I shoot a bunch of things and then drop directly below it,
right.
Kind of loop back and do that. So I'll probably fall off here soon, and then just run underneath it. And so that gets you a lot of points very quickly. And from here, it's me trying to time. Okay, how long do I stay up in the air? What's the best shot? And how long can I be on the ground before the swarm catches up to me?
Right, yeah. I mean, it seems like the higher up in the air you are, the more they have to chase you, so the better amount of time you have to get on the ground and get underneath them again.
Yeah.
Does this, again, like Devil Daggers, does this have a way to watch other people's runs?
I don't remember seeing... No, I don't think it has that feature.
Okay.
But there is a leaderboard.
Because not that this isn't high-level play, because this is probably the highest level play.
Oh yeah, it's me.
But I would be interested in seeing how the leaderboard, the top of the leaderboard guy plays this game. Or girl. That's one of the cool things about Devil Daggers is even if you're bad at the game, you can watch someone else play it and get a better idea of at least what to do or what a strategy could be.
Yeah, definitely. So every time I die, you see my score, my high score.
Yeah.
With a little crown on it, and then you see the position. So I think out of everyone in the world, out of the people that play this game, I'm 181.
Okay.
With that 975 score. So I think that's as detailed as the leaderboard gets. I don't think there's anything in the main menu.
So you're saying the person who's made this game has made like $150 on it.
When you put it like that, wow. Even though I'm probably not at the bottom of the leaderboard, but yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot of copies out there exist. So this came out on... When did this come out?
Oh yeah, because the show is that you just check them for like a week or two, right?
Yeah, this came out last Monday.
Okay. All right, so I don't feel as bad for this guy. I'm sure he's making more money than
Developer
I approximated.
Dominique Grieshofer.
Does this guy have any other games that he's made?
He does. 3 years ago, on October 16th, he made a game called Refunked.
That's almost my birthday.
And he knew that. And it looks like a first-person puzzler.
Does it have this kind of style to it?
It's pretty minimal.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'd say maybe even more detail than this. Refunked is a peaceful, short first-person platform about resolving or restoring a vibrant world. So,
is that game also cheap?
it is. It's 50% off right now at $1.50.
Okay.
This is what's blowing my mind. All reviews. Ready for the total amount of all lifetime reviews?
Sure.
9,539.
That
so
many
Refunk's
reviews?
got very popular.
Wow.
Yes, and friend of the show, Super Yambo 2 Turbo, recommends this game.
That does not surprise me at all.
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
But back to this game.
Yes.
I think I'm in my full looping strategy now. And I've learned that instead of doing shotgun blasts at the swarm, just keeping my steady stream on is the best option. And then kind of looping beneath that.
Okay, yeah, I can
Makes
see
a
that.
lot more crystals drop.
Yeah, you're getting consistently better scores than you used to.
Yeah. Here's where I'm looking at, like, the floor.
Sure.
The floor looks kind of cool.
Oh, okay, so wait, you did kill that red thing.
Yeah, I jumped into it. Oh wait, did I shoot it?
It looked like you shot it, but maybe you shot it in the right spot? I don't know.
Yeah, the swarm just takes on really scary shapes to me. But what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, that was me falling into a red one, definitely.
Yeah, but you're still shooting. I feel like you shot it in the right spot. I wonder if there's more to this game.
I'm sure there is.
Like, how many... It looks like it spawns 3 of those red ones to start with. And now, oh god, there are more. I don't know. For 79 cents, this is probably just the game, but I think I'm trying to ascribe more meaning to it than it probably has. But this still looks super rad, and if you like Devil Daggers and for some reason don't have $5, but have 79 cents, this might be for you.
If you're
a cheapskate, but you're like even more of a cheapskate, like maybe you'll like this game.
it sucks being homeless, but I have this gaming PC.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this doesn't look like it. I bet this would run on a easy laptop or something. I don't think it's expensive.
Yeah.
Is it available for just the PC, or does it have Mac and Linux versions?
It is just on PC right now, though Dominique, who resoffers other game, is on Windows, Mac, and Linux.
Okay, so we can potentially expect a port sometime.
Oh, actually, so here's some more text about the game. Swarmlake is a challenging FPS about fighting 10,000 enemies at once with the only goal of beating your high score. So that's about it.
Sure. I really do like the floor. When I was at PAX East a long time ago, there was Supergiant Games was showing off Bastion, and Bastion had just come out. And right beside it, they had a Bastion prototype that had a bunch of, like, all the monsters from it. It was all, like, gray box stuff. And all the monsters were just images taken out of a D&D monster manual. Ooh. And they would just follow you around, but the floor was just all these gray squares, and as you moved, they would kind of pop in and out, and that's kind of where the Bastion ground. You know how in Bastion the ground just kind of builds underneath you? But seeing the prototype that did that, it kind of reminds me of the way this ground works. It's a really cool image. Yeah, hey, you did it. You're 166 now.
1075. Yep. So that's the game. I recommend it. I think it's a good game for 79 cents. Absolutely. Yeah. Again, it fits the mold of this show. I don't know why I just killed myself there, but the games I like for this show are ones that I could see myself like playing as I'm lobbying for another game. So that's everything. Chase, do you have any final questions?
I don't. I think it's looks pretty cool.
Cool. Well, thanks for coming on the show. And if you what do you plug away? Make your plugs.
Sure. I have a handheld video game podcast called Gamers on the Go that people can listen to. You can find that at gamersonthego.com. And then I'm also part of another more like general video game podcast called The Casual Hour that comes out each week. And you can find that at thecasualhour.com.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely listen to those two things. I'm on there every once in a while.
Yeah, you were just on an episode a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I enjoy doing that shit. So, everyone, thanks for watching. And if you want to listen to a longer podcast with Chase and myself, look at the link in the description. It'll also be showing up in subscription feeds later this week, whenever I decide to post it. So, thank you, and have a good evening or morning. I don't know when you're watching this.